Hi, fire signs. Welcome to your weekly tower reading. I am inside my home today. They're doing construction out there and it is loud, and so I had to come inside. If you can still hear it still in the background, I apologize for that. So you can check out your sun, moon, rising element for the week if you so please. Down below, I will put my info for my social media pages. It's just very simply on Facebook and Instagram, White Shadow Spiritual Advising. I post daily readings on there and other fun things. If you want a reading, please message me through one of those platforms. What else? I think that's about it. So yeah, fire signs, weekly reading. Now I must say that this is gonna be a little intense. I feel like out of all the signs, something that I've noticed from doing these monthly readings, these weekly readings, is that fire signs, you guys have been going through a deep transformation. I feel like there's, maybe you guys have experienced some interesting upheaval, maybe having to combat different people in your life. Something I feel really strongly from whoever's watching this, or just fire signs as a collective, is I have a strong feeling that you guys made a decision that you thought was going to work out and that you thought was really meant for you. And then when you got in it, you realize, ooh, maybe this isn't meant for me. And I have a feeling that a lot of you are afraid of retracting on that decision and going back to what you used to do due to judgment. So until you guys say, screw it, I don't care what people think, and you decide to leave that situation, that person, that place, energy, mindset, whatever that you once thought was for you, but now you have learned is not, you're not going to be fulfilled and you're not going to be happy. So you guys, I feel like, have been really fighting for that. Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to change it up. You have to do what's best for you. And if you found yourself in a place you thought you wanted to be and you realize I was completely wrong, who cares what people think? They're not you. They don't live your life. Okay. And that's something I feel really strongly from you guys. So I feel like this is continuing in that theme. Okay. So the first card you're receiving, fire signs, is the Hierophant card. Okay, so the Hierophant, and I'm sorry, my kitty was on the counter, okay? We don't edit videos up in here, so you guys get the raw and unedited version. Okay, so the Hierophant is very much about what we were just saying, having to overcome what people think about you, having to break the chain of what society tells us to be, even what your parents tell you to be. The expectations of other people can really bring us down, and the Hierophant card is very much about challenging that, even challenging authority, challenging the government, your boss, maybe a spouse that tries to overpower you, or a boyfriend that tries to overpower you, or whatever. This card is telling us that in order for us to truly be free or truly be happy, we have to heal and release the preconceived notions that we have. This can even go into religion. Maybe you grew up really religious and you have to really, let that go and heal that. Maybe it's really contradicting to what you believe now. Maybe your family grew up really political or something, and you are not like that, and now you have to really fight for that and fight for that boundary. Like, this is what I believe, this is what you believe. But very much, and with this being the number 5 as well, the number 5 has a strange feeling to it, has a strange energy to it. It's definitely one of change, and a lot of times it can be uncomfortable. And it's uncomfortable because we're breaking through to something that's much better for us. This card really lets us know that we have to let go of the fact that people will expect things from us and we won't fulfill them. Sometimes we make the wrong decisions for ourselves, and we have to overcome that and not care what others think. This card also tells us to call upon our soul tribe. Maybe a big reason why you're holding yourself back in this area is because you don't exactly have people around you that are of the same morals or belief systems as you. You know, maybe you find your belief systems are unique in some way, and it's hard for you to find people that relate to that. So call upon your soul tribe. Something like literally, you know, just say out loud, I call upon my soul tribe. I call upon my soul tribe so we can complete our soul mission together. I call upon my soul tribe to share our morals and beliefs together. And you'll start to notice more people popping up in your life that believe similar things as you, or people that will just like encourage you and challenge you to do better. You know, maybe you have too many people around you that just don't really care. You know, the friend that calls you out on your bullshit is your real friend, okay? The friends that are around you that, you know, don't really care what you do or don't care either way are not your real friends, and they don't care about you. And maybe you're really seeing that, challenging that. I feel like I can go on and on with that because I feel like that's a really big thing for you guys right now. And, you know, as fire signs, friendships are really important to you. Being social is really important to you. And something is happening there. Okay, so then we have the Emperor card. Both of these cards are talking about, this is like authority type cards. These are cards that like people around you that, you know, may have more power than you in some sort of way. And I don't even like saying that, but this has to be resonating with you guys in some way. People around you that, you know, maybe your boss, or people around you that want to control you or tell you how to live, or, you know, there's a weird energy here. But with this card tells us that our ideas and our, you know, aspirations and our dreams are based in reality, but we have to get a lot more organized. We have to get more real with ourselves with this card. You know, we have to organize our inner and outer cabinets, I like to say, with this card. We have to make lists, you know, step lists, pro and con lists. We have to ask ourselves, okay, if I want to, you know, own an Etsy shop and have it be successful, what steps do I need to take for that? Well, I need to make product. I need to promote it. What are the steps for you, you know, and the small ones that lead you to the bigger outcomes? That's very much Emperor card. This card can also talk about masculine energies. Masculine, you know, maybe males in your life that are having a big influence. This card talks a lot about what we want and how we can get it in an organized way. But then you guys are getting the Death card. Something has to go. Fire signs, I feel like I'm feeling more just intuitively than I am from these cards for you guys. And honestly, fire signs, I feel like you need to surrender something. Whatever you placed yourself in that is not working out, you need to get out. Or like nothing's gonna work for you. You know, maybe you're wondering like, why do I keep implementing myself in this way and it's not working out as I thought? And it's like, well, maybe because you are literally in the wrong environment. You're in the wrong area. You're talking to the wrong people. Things need to be looked over, and you need to let go of a part of yourself in order to really get to where you want to be. You need to let go of this, you know, these preconceived notions, maybe what you once wanted. You have to let go of it. And until you do that, then you're just going to be floating in the abyss, not knowing what's going on. Like, that's just what I feel from you guys. Let's get on it. I mean, the Death card is about rebirth. It's about having to surrender a part of yourself. It's like literally a part of you is deading away. And this can be metaphorically, or it can be physically, in a sense of leaving a relationship, leaving a job, moving. Maybe it's both for some of you, you know, but something big in your life needs to change. And that's why you're getting these higher arcana cards like this, you know, like this talking about having to overcome preconceived notions and, you know, societal means, and this talking about you having to really get real with yourself. If you want something, how can you actually get it? You know, maybe what you're currently doing, you're not going to get it, but you're trying to convince yourself that you will. But you have to dead away that part of yourself that just won't let go of something. So the final card you're receiving, fire signs, is the Six of Cups. I feel like I'm in a conundrum, like a pickle or something. Like, you guys are giving me lots of vibes. So you're getting the Six of Cups next. This is a very karmic card. This is a card that can go into things like past lives. This card is also about like romanticizing the past. You know, maybe you're trying to make your recent past or things that happened in your past better than it actually were. And maybe you're trying to like refine that again. Maybe with this card, you are romanticizing your present moment, you know, like maybe I just feel like you guys ended up somewhere you didn't want to be and you didn't expect to be there. And now you don't want to leave because you don't want to be judged and you don't want people to think that you failed. And who cares? You just got to do it, fire signs. You guys got to go for it. You got to do it. Stop wasting your time. Don't stay somewhere where you're not wanted or needed anymore. You know, maybe with this card, you need to connect with your inner child, and that's where you're going to find the answers. Yes, you guys need to connect with your inner child right now. Like after you're done watching this video, go and meditate and speak to your inner child and ask them what you need to do. And that is going to give you a lot of answers. Because this is a conundrum right here. I feel like this can mean so many different things, but at the end of the day, you need to surrender. You need to surrender part of yourself, part of who you are, okay? I feel like I could keep talking, but I'm just going to end it there. Of course, questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comments, and I will answer you guys. Subscribe and like the video and all that YouTube stuff. Yeah, okay? I think you guys really need to connect to that inner child because maybe you guys are too disconnected from your inner child, you know, and maybe that's how you ended up where you are, or maybe, you know, you haven't considered connecting with your inner child. Yeah. I hope I said enough. I think I did, but there's a lot. Like if I had a client in front of me that got these cards, I would probably just talk about those 4 cards for most of their reading. And I'm trying not to make this video really long, so we're just gonna move on now, and I'm going to pick an oracle, pull an oracle for you guys from the Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. This is an oracle I use all the time, and let's see what it has to say for you, fire signs. Oh, okay. I strongly suggest fire signs to go get a reading from me or someone, okay? You guys need more guidance. You guys need clarification. Go and get a reading, okay? Don't go read yourself. Go ask someone to read you, okay? So, the card you are receiving, fire signs, is Stormfields. This too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break, for these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. Yeah, makes sense to me, fire signs, okay? Remember, I encourage you guys to go get read by someone, whether it's me or someone else. I think it'll benefit you guys greatly. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and many blessings to you. Good luck.